So what I can say right now that we have identified the person, the suspect, by a birth name. The birth name was Robert Dorgan. We have also learned that the person does go by the name of Roberta, also uses a last name of Esposito. But again, that will be all confirmed throughout the course of the investigation as to their status that really doesn't have anything to do with the investigation. 1969 he was born.
Oh, wow.
We have to eventually stop caring more about people's feelings than safety. Transgenders, more than, because we get on here and we'll talk about the problems in the black community and how we shoot each other at a high rate. But there is no more violent group of people than transgenders. And I don't apologize for saying that. It's clearly stats. There are numbers and stats that back what I'm saying, you can look it up. Transgenders are extremely violent. For the amount of transgenders, because they always said, well, why do y'all care about the men and women's sports thing? It's only a small percent of these people who are being trans. Yeah, and then they're all shooting things up and killing their family members. And so we're just gonna not act like being a transgender is not a mental illness. If you are a transgender, you are mentally ill, 100%. And I pray for you, and I pray that you can get free from that. But we have to address this as a problem. You need to be in maybe a mental facility. Maybe if you're a transgender, then you can't buy no gun. I don't know, but we have to do something. I'm done with I never really did, but I think America's done with sparing people's feelings about this. Like, people are dying now at the hands of one group of people more than any other group of people, and this is an issue.
I also think it's offensive to the LGB that they have to be grouped in with this group of people, because the LGB was making miraculous progress with their movement, and then now they have the T on there, and it seems that they're just roped into every other cause as if LGB people are in the same boat with them. I think that's just offensive to them. Now, am I one to speak on that like I'm super knowledgeable? No, but as someone on the outside looking in, I think it hurts them that they have to be grouped in with these people when being LGB is almost, in my opinion, much more normal, whether or not we agree or not, than being trans. Just my opinion.
And there's only one political party that's agreeing with these reassessments and these regendering. The Democrats.
Literally.
And they're not addressing these things. This stuff is crazy. The fact that this man created a family and decided to kill them at a public event. How sick could you actually be?
You're mentally ill. You're clearly mentally ill.
His own daughter.
It's evil spirits.
His own daughter said he had a mental illness. This shit is sick.
His own daughter said he had mental illness. He was a very sick person.
Wow.
So that's okay. On the right, he tweeted that thing underneath.
Transgender parents, don't allow being transgender to scare you from creating a family.
He replied to that and said,
Trans women, 6 kids, wife, not thrilled. Wow.
because you betrayed your wife.
Yeah, you did. You've abandoned your duties as a man to lead your family, to parade around in fantasy land.
This is disgusting to look at. Disgusting what this person did. I truly don't care, bro. I mean,
It's unbelievable.
Look, man, I just gotta say, I believe everyone should do what makes them feel their best self. But at what point do we draw a line in the sand?
Actually, I disagree with that. You shouldn't do what you feel.
Well, I'm
makes
just,
you your
I'm
best
just
self.
saying, like,
that's what they think they're all doing.
Okay, but that goes into my point. Like, I'm not one to tell you how to live your life, but I won't advocate for something I wouldn't do, and I wouldn't do this, so I won't advocate for it. But again, what other people do that doesn't affect me is not my business. But at what point do we draw a line in the sand and stop playing with people's feelings? Because these are real lives at stake here. Like, wow. Hold on, let's read this.
It's just the fact that they're allowing it. They're allowing these reassessments.
It should be illegal to be trans, bro.
Like, they're allowing these people to
it's dangerous in lots of ways.
reassign themselves. That is insane.
It's the highest level of mental delusion.
Wife of Rhode Island hockey rink shooter Robert Dorgan identified. Rhonda Dorgan has been identified as one of the 2 victims killed in the Rhode Island hockey rink shooting. She's the ex-wife of the deceased suspect, Robert Dorgan. According to reports, Rhonda Dorgan filed for divorce in 2020, citing his gender reassignment surgery and narcissistic personality disorder traits in court documents. The filings obtained by WPRI show that Rhonda Dorgan later amended the grounds to irreconcilable differences, which have caused the immediate breakdown of the marriage. The divorce was finalized in 2021.
AKA he turned to a trans.
Yes. Court records also show that in early 2020, around the time of gender reassignment surgery, Dorgan went to the North Providence Police Department and alleged that his father-in-law threatened to have him murdered by an Asian street gang if he did not move out of the family home. Dorgan claimed that the father-in-law used a slur for transgender people. The father-in-law was charged, but prosecutors later dismissed the case. A woman who identified herself as Dorgan's daughter told reporters outside the Pawtucket police station that he has mental health issues and was very sick. He shot my family and he's dead now.
That father-in-law, I'm not gonna lie, he did the right thing to me. If you don't get up out of my house, if you don't get out of, this is your daughter. Think you have a daughter, and then her husband marries her, has 6 kids with her, and then turns trans. Nah, yeah, you got to get the F out of the house ASAP.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that take.
Dude, this
I think
is
it's
disgusting,
almost,
bro. It is gross. Literally, it makes me sick to my stomach to look at this dude.
Like, so
I think society has to, like I was saying earlier, at what point does society draw a line in the sand and start saying we can't allow this for the betterment of those who have to live in society? It's not safe. It's not fair. It's just not what a logical civil society should be allowing. At what point does that line get drawn in the sand and we start enforcing reality among people?
what I'm trying to figure out was the family at an event and he
They
pulled
were at
up.
the
Bro, there's
hockey,
a video.
they
I
were
know,
at the
but like,
hockey rink.
did he pull up on
Yes,
them or
yes.
he was already there with
That's
them?
a great question.
I don't know how. I think he planned to go there and kill them there.
Because he knew they were going to be there.
That's a great question.
Because it looked like he wasn't allowed around anymore because the wife's dad said he tried to have a gang kill him if he did not leave the house.
This
Man,
shit is
and
sick,
now
guys.
she's dead. Wow. Kids
A lot
are
of trans
dead.
violence, man.
Wow. You are made in the image of God, and so I shouldn't say, bad things, but you need help. You clearly need help, and it's dangerous and it's violent. And when things become violent and dangerous, that's where I draw the line. And we just can't have this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it
Like
makes
what
you boohoo whine. Look at
is
this.
this?
Who let them hold this baby?
Is that an SS tattoo on his arm?
I would never in my life let a transgender hold my baby. I'm sorry.
Is that not an SS tattoo on his arm? The Schutenstaffel. That's from Hitler's Reich. Is that not what that is on his arm?
I have no idea.
That looks like an SS. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know in the comments. That looked like an SS to me.
Wow. I mean,
Let's see,
this
what does that
adds to the
say?
list.
It is now being reported that the Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Wait, the
arena-
Lakewood one was a trans?
Wow.
I didn't even know that.
Wow.
That was the one up the street.
Radical gender ideology is pushing unstable individuals toward violence and targeting innocent people.
Yes.
Trans violence is an epidemic and the threat is rising. You know,
Matt Walsh had a lot of things to say about this.
Matt Walsh, he gonna go hard.
He told the truth.
Like, I'm really trying to figure out how did it happen?
Oh, is that him right there? That is him right there.
Where? Oh, with
With the
right
hat.
here?
Yes. Look, because he's pointing the gun. Look, he stands up. Bang. Look, because look, people start running. Look, then they tackle him, take him
And
down.
47, the dude with that jersey, he's a hero.
Yeah, it took him down.
So the cops killed him?
No, he killed himself.
Yeah. He killed himself?
Look, they just playing.
Like, what the?
Oh, look, the players ran over there. Look.
Yeah, the players went to go help.
Are you sure they're not going to the locker room?
But that's
No,
how
the
they
locker
get out.
room
That's how
went
you get
backwards.
off
Look,
the
'cause
ice.
Look, they ran backwards.
I think that's how you get out of the...
Oh,
Because all that is caged off.
Oh, maybe that is the locker room they ran to.
yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know if you run toward the shots
Shit.
because it looks like the people's over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I
People
was
aren't
wrong.
over
I
there.
thought I saw somebody said something about that.
I thought they went, but look, because look, some of them ran backwards. Look, scroll back. Look, some of them, look, they're running backwards out that way. See, look. And then some of them go that way.
Yeah.
So it's like,
They look like they're running out.
yeah, maybe.
But I mean, this is just crazy, man. I don't.
It's
even,
evil. It's mental illness. We gotta
Speechless.
call it what it is. I don't care about your feelings. Cry about it.
Yeah, it's just very unfortunate that
He was there.
that people are abusing our freedoms and our lenience in our country to allow this type of
If
madness
you are
to run.
transgender, you need help. You are mentally ill, and I pray
Okay.
for you.
For him to be sitting down next to the family and rise up, he was there with them.
He was there with them.
Maybe they were doing dual visitation, trying to hang out with their children.
Were some of the kids playing or something?
Nah.
No.
This is a obviously very sick man. I personally think if someone in my family was going through this type of mental illness, it would be hard for me to deal with this.
Also happening now, we're learning more about a deadly shooting at a youth hockey game in Rhode Island. 2 people were killed, 3 others critically injured Monday after a gunman opened fire inside a hockey rink, an ice rink. One player described the scene this way.
So it was like pop, pop, and I thought it was balloons, but it just kept going, and it was actually gunshots. And after the gunshots, me and my teammates ran right to the locker room, and we just bunkered up, and we pressed against my bad. I'm sorry. We pressed against the door and just tried to stay safe down in there. But no, it was very scary.
Damn.
Police say the
It's
shooter
children, bro.
took his own life and apparently was targeting family members. The Pawtuxet police chief said one person in the stands tried to disarm the shooter and helped end the attack.
Speechless, man.
It's a sickness in our country.
The fact that they were there with him, just trying to be good kids, you know.
Sitting there with a trans dad. How look what you have done to your family, you coward. Like, think about just having to be that kid sitting there and your dad is a transgender.
Oh, yeah, that was neo-Nazi tattoos.
I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. That's the SS. That means the shooting Stoffel or some shit. That is one of Hitler's, them Nazis.
Wow. Is this moments before?
Goodness gracious. If I see a transgender in public, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Wow. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about all this. It's getting crazy.